and that'll be great for the rotation. This is going to take a little bit long. The winter meetings are in Nashville, Tennessee.
Right now,
Do
as
you
we
feel?
speak.
Do you feel that the deal for Santana will be done by the end of the winter meetings?
Well, the Yankees gave him an ultimatum that it would be done. It should be done by today. If not, they were going to back
How
out of
can
it.
they give somebody the ultimatum?
Because
How are you going to do that?
that's Hal and Hank for you. They're just like their father. I want it done now, and that's it.
That's it. End of story. I'm a Steinbrenner, and that's the end of the story.
That's it.
Okay, whatever they.
Listen. That's the way the Yankees do it, and then all of a sudden they'll pull an Alex Rodriguez. Oh, we're getting him anyway.
Okay. Being that we're still on baseball, let me kick this to you. Lastings Millage was sent to D.C. with Manny Acta, and he's going to play out there. Do you think that that's a good thing for Lastings Millage to be traded like that? Is it going to do him good to be in a new area in order to be a better ball player? Look, you guys are killing me, man.
The dog is watching the pretzel, wondering if she's going to get any pretzel.
Well, wait a minute. I'm talking trade. We're talking baseball here. It's still hot stove league, and we've got.
She's in the hot pretzel league. It's not a hot pretzel, so she hasn't gone for it. But if not,
Okay.
but
What's your feeling about that? That the Mets sent him away?
well, listen, I wasn't a lasting Millage fan. As much as she's a fan of that pretzel.
Here goes my pretzel.
But
Okay.
but honestly, I think it's good for the Mets. I think you need pitching, and
They got a defensive catcher who's known to be able to handle a pitching staff, which is key. If you've got a catcher who can handle a pitching staff, regardless of his bat, he can bat in the lineup, seventh, eighth, not bad.
no,
Right?
and the Mets need defense. That I'll tell you. I think that was a big mistake that they did last year. I don't think it'll hurt them this year because now they got an offensive punch at second base, and at catcher now. You got a defensive catcher. He's a good defensive second baseman too. I don't think he's as good as Gauthier was or is, but
We still got Gauthier on the roster, right?
oh yeah.
Okay, so that's not bad. We can interchange some pieces. That's what you need on a ball team. You need some pieces that you can plug in at a given moment, or when injuries happen.
Mm-hmm.
And George is.
George is going to town that pretzel.
I
It's
got
all
to get
over
another
you.
pretzel now. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I hope I'm going to hold on to this while you're doing this here. Oh man.
In the meantime, we have another question that we asked the person out on the street and we asked them if the Colts would win the AFC conference. And right now we're watching the Patriots, but a lot of people had a pretty good
Pretty
response.
strong opinion. They
Yeah,
got some
and-
strong opinions about that.
Well, this is the Bronx.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Well, I sure hope so, because someone needs to take down the Patriots. Because if they're cheating at the beginning of the season,
But they're not cheating now.
you know what? If you're a cheater, you're a cheater.
Will the Colts repeat as AFC champions?
No. New England Patriots, Dallas Cowboys. You write that in your book.
All right. Thanks, sir.
No.
No? What?
One for the first time in a while. Tom Brady's actually has an equally, if not more potent offense than he's ever had. So they've been blowing everybody out, and it's just a matter of time until they run the table and he gets in. This is the new dynasty.
Oh, okay.
I'm not positive. I don't think so.
You don't think that the Colts will repeat?
Nah.
No, they ain't gonna beat the Patriots.
So they're not going to repeat?
No, they ain't gonna repeat.
I'm not too sure about that. Considering I'm a Jet fan, we're dying hard. It's all the team but the Jets.
Okay.
I think it's New England's year. I don't really care, those two teams, but New England looks
Who's
pretty
your team,
solid.
Giants or Jets?
Believe it or not, even though I'm a New Yorker, I love Green Bay, and I want Brett Favre to win a title before he retires. I think he might do it.
No. No way. Patriots all the way. Nobody can stop the Patriots. Too good. Too much talent.
Yes, they will.
Yes, they will. They'll beat the Patriots. Yes.
Anyway, well, anyway, I think they're gonna run the board and they'll beat anybody. I don't
You
see
really feel
nobody beating New
Now,
England this year.
in comparison to the
Nobody.
72 Dolphins, now when the 72 Dolphins did it, it was improbable because the year before, I believe they lost in the Super Bowl.
They lost to Dallas. And
They lost to Dallas.
They got the name known the no name defense, and they were highly upset. And just like we saw in the pregame show, they were told by Shula that in order for them to be a championship team, they have to have a winning record during the season. Of course, you have to have a winning record in the playoffs, and then you have to win
the big game.
You have to win the big game, and that's exactly what they did. They wiped up everybody.
They took everybody out
for 14 straight games. Then they won in the playoffs, and they went to the Super Bowl, and they made it look closer than what it was because they were up 14-0 when the lovely and talented Gail Premium tried to throw a pass, and then
that is
Mike
a classic.
Bass.
That is a classic.
Mike Bass picked it up and ran down the sidelines, and the final score was 14-7. But they have the perfect season.
They have the perfect season. I think that they're going to take a hit over the next couple of games, and you folks will be able to watch my picks as they unfold. But I'm going to pick the day that they get knocked off.
But you heard the guy. And what the guy said, that the two teams are going to be in the final. It's going to be New England and Dallas. I disagree about Dallas because I think the NFC is wide open and anybody can win on any given day. Mm-hmm. And I think if the Giants play Dallas a third time, I don't think Dallas can beat them.
No, not the third time around. Not the third time around, and I'm happy for Eli's coming.
Let's not talk about
Eli's my man. I keep telling y'all, from the first installment of Cheepseetzz Sports, that spells CheepSeetzz, and that's 2 Z's at the end. Now, I was always an Eli fan. I've been behind Eli, as you already know.
Uh-huh.
The specs are up there.
Yeah.
That over the 4 years, the same amount of time,
he's comparable with his brother.
Come on now.
It's unfair.
Okay,
it's unfair. It'd be like comparing me to you.
It's unfair.
I'm not even going there.
But let's talk about records. As you, just for your information, folks, there was 2 sets of brothers that played this weekend, and they won. And, of course, you know who the first set of brothers were, and that's the Mannings. And then you've got the McCowns. Josh and Jake McCown.
Yeah,
hopefully I got it right.
One plays quarterback for the
Oakland Raiders.
And the other one plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And both of them won. Both of them won.
Both sets of brothers won. You know what? I got to look that up and see.
It's probably
throughout the NFL.
It's probably never been done.
It's probably never been done.
No.
If it has, it's probably very rare.
No. Let me tell you, it's probably never been done. I don't remember a set of brothers ever playing quarterback. So, I go back quite a ways.
Okay, then we won't say how far back.
I go.
But okay,
leather helmets.
All right. Oh man, I love the leather helmets.
I go back to playing on concrete.
Oh, that's right. They had the stadium out in the parking lot. But